So this is the Iver Johnson Safety Automatic Hammerless Double Action Break Open Revolver, chambered in 38 S&W, otherwise known as Smith & Wesson, or 38 Smith & Wesson. But look at this one. This one is in absolutely beautiful condition. So my buddy Daniel called me up a few weeks ago and said, hey, my wife just inherited this old revolver. You want to do a review on it? And I took a look at it and I said, yeah. So we're going to go over it, and then I'll give you some good news and I'll give you some bad news, okay? Iver Johnson actually made 3 different models, and this is the second model. And I can tell that by the safety on the trigger. Look at that. You know, I think for most of us, the first time we seen a trigger safety was on a Glock, you know, back in the 80s. But Iver Johnson was using a safety trigger 80, 90, 100 years before Glock was using it. So that's pretty cool. Now, the reason it's called a safety automatic, obviously it's a revolver and not an automatic, but the safety part comes into play because this actually has a transfer bar. So when you pull the trigger, a transfer bar moves up, and the hammer, which is covered by this shroud, hits the transfer bar, and that energy is transferred to the firing pin, which fires the revolver. Most of us think of when we think of a transfer bar on a revolver, we think Ruger. But again, that's something that Iver Johnson patented back in 1886, I think. But and the automatic comes from, let me open this up, the automatic ejector. When you open this up, look at that. It kicks out the empties and then it snaps back into place. 5-shot, again, 38 Smith & Wesson. But look at this. I'm not even sure if this has ever been fired. This model here was actually made between 1896 and 1908, and it retailed for $6, believe it or not. So to open this, lift up on that, and bam, load your 5 rounds, close it, and you have a double action revolver. This one has a 2.5-inch barrel on it, and as you can see, it is nickel plated. Look at these grips here. See if we can get this to focus here. I'll tell you, those grips look brand spanking new. Look at that. Now, as far as the serial number, on a lot of these, the serial number is underneath the left grip, but not on this one. The serial number is actually on the very bottom right here. And I'm going to cover up the last digit. This actually has a 5-digit serial number. As you can see, it's in the 37,000 range. Now, Iver Johnson made a lot of these, so I'm guessing this one was made in the first year, 1896. And the serial number is also stamped on the bottom of this top strap, and I'll show you that. But if I turn this cylinder, if I pull back a little bit and turn this cylinder counterclockwise, she comes right out. And again, the serial number is stamped right here. And they are matching serial numbers. But take a look at this cylinder. Like I said, I don't think it's ever been fired. If it has, it was certainly cleaned. This was designed for black powder cartridges. So, and black powder is very corrosive. So if it was shot, whoever shot it did a very good job cleaning it. It does have a little bit of pitting in the barrel. Let's see if we can. Okay, got paper here so we can look down that barrel, but it does have just, it's got a little bit of pitting, but actually it's in pretty good shape. So I do believe it has been fired a little bit. All right, let me put this cylinder back in. Just like that. You also notice that is a free spinning cylinder, and yes, they were made that way. Alright, now the only markings on this, again, the serial number on the bottom, the serial number stamped on the bottom of the top strap and here on the barrel. But it has Iver Johnson's address, and it has a few patent dates that I can read. I can read 1087, and also I can read December 26, 93. Of course, that would be 1893. All right, let's take a look at the ammunition real quick. This is a 38 S&W, or 38 Smith & Wesson. And if we compare this with a 38 Special, you can see there's a big difference there. Now, both of these are made by Winchester, and actually these came with the gun when I got this from Daniel. But the 38 Smith & Wesson is a little bit fatter than a 38, and you can see it's also shorter. And you know, I got 5 rounds here, and you know, they just drop right in there. Look at that, huh? Now, I'm not going to close this all the way because that is live ammo, but, and if they were empty cases, boop, they would pop right out. So, and the 38 Special, no, it will not fit in there. It won't go all the way in. And even if it did, you can see it would stick past the cylinder. And so will 38 Smith & Wesson fit in a 38 Special? And the answer is no, too fat. Now, some old 38 Specials, these might fit, but in a modern 38, no, they just won't fit. They're too fat. Okay. Now, most of these do have an exposed hammer, but this one again is the hammerless model, and there is a hammer underneath this shroud. But the first 2 models, including this one, were designed to fire black powder cartridges. The 3rd model, you could fire modern smokeless cartridges. So, okay, so the good news and bad news, I cannot shoot it because this is a black powder revolver, and I don't have any black powder cartridges for it. And I'm pretty sure these are smokeless, and you don't want to shoot a smokeless cartridge in one of these old black powder revolvers. So that's the bad news, I can't shoot it. But the good news is I just picked up a Smith & Wesson Model 60 357 Magnum 2-inch barrel. So I'll be doing a video on this very shortly. And I can't do a revolver video without a little bit of shooting, so I put together some old video clips, and so check them out, guys. And in the meantime, thanks for watching my video, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, look at that. You know, if you really want a challenge, try a double action revolver. Oh, damn it, I got splattered again.
Again? You got 1 round and target about 40 yards out. I'm gonna see if I can hit it. Got it.
Nice. Okay, 1 round.
All right, 1 more round. I'm gonna try it one-handed this time.
Now that would be impressive, son. Whoa. You are a Jedi master.
I learned from the best.
Oops, 6 out of 6. Good job. Whoa. Anyways, appreciate you watching my video. We'll see you next time. And I do have earplugs in.